Hi, so we've talked about why and some of the reasons why we do express. In this video, I really just want to share and teach you how to express. How you're going to be able to release milk out of your breast without baby being on your breast. We're going to be using a machine or we're going to do this by hand. My name is Shiro Shera and let's learn how to express milk from your breast. So the first thing you need to do is to have if you're using a machine, to have the machine. You can either have a manual or automatic. I think that just depends on your pocket and also depends on your preference. What I have here is a manual Medela, but this is the old version whereby you have this lever to pull. The one that they have now is just squeeze. So these are the parts. So you have to assemble the parts together. And I have this. Never forget to put this membrane in. All right. If you forget this, then the suction is not going to be there. All right. So always remember to put this in. So you put your bottle and close it. These are washed and sterilized. So make sure you've washed them and you've sterilized them. You put the flange here. Okay. And mine, I have to screw this at the back. Okay. So this is what I use to pull and suction the milk out of my breast. So wash your hands, make sure your equipment is washed and sterilized. You have the container, the bottle where the milk is going to pour into, and then you have your breast, okay? And there's also this part here that you can put the bottle to stand on, especially if you've finished, then it will stand very well on the table and it's not going to be able to fall back because this weight makes it fall backwards. Okay, so the first thing you need to do, all right, is you've washed your hands and you have clean equipment. The next thing is with your breast, you're going to start massaging your breast in preparation of breastfeeding. So it's like, okay, you tell yourself, I'm about to start expressing milk, all right? So by touching your breast with your hand, you're trying to stimulate your breasts because baby's mouth stimulates our breasts very, very nicely and easily. But because you have a plastic machine here, it may not happen immediately. So expressing, touching your nipples, your areola, massaging and rolling your hands on your breasts help to start letting your mind know, okay, we're about to start releasing milk, all right? So this is what you do. Make sure once you put your breast into the flange that the nipple is smack in the middle. It's not gonna be rubbing on the sides, all right, as you're pulling. So as you pull this here, as you pull this, you'll see your nipple moving. So the nipple should be moving in and out, in and out. It should never be rubbing on the sides, otherwise that will cause sore nipples. So we're going to try to mimic what the baby does as they're suckling, because initially it's very quick, and then now once the milk starts coming out of your breast, they slow down the sucking. So this is what you do with your breast, okay? So you've massaged. Now you're going to start doing really quickly. Okay, quickly. And then when about 45 seconds, a minute later, you start seeing a few drops into the bottle, coming from your nipple into the bottle, then you can slow down the pace at which you had been, because you are really fast. And why you're doing it really quick is so that you get a let-down reflex. You start getting this nice tightening, tingling feeling. Others say it's like an electricity feeling in your breast. That's such a good sign because then the message has been sent to the brain and the brain has sent oxytocin into the mammary glands and the milk has started being released into the breast and out through the pump. So initially and usually expressing is like a learned skill. The same way you learn how to breastfeed your baby, latch them on the breast, how much of the areola they need to take, you also have to learn. It's a skill you learn by expressing. So this is how you do. And remember, this is the old version for the Medela pump, manual pump. The one they have now is you just squeeze by hand. So I used this for my firstborn. And the only disadvantage is that you have to use both hands. The ones there now, you can just hold the bottle that way and you just squeeze with your hand and you don't need to use two hands. But with this one, you have to use two hands to support the breast and the other one to pull. So remember, it's quick, okay? As soon as you get a letdown, that tingling feeling on your breast and you start seeing the drops coming down, then slow down the rhythm and do it according to your comfort. All right, so that is how you will express. If you see the milk has stopped pouring out into the breast, then put this down, let it stand there, and then start to massage again. Another thing you can do is while you're expressing, if you have an electrical As it's pumping and suctioning the milk out, you just continue to massage. Compress, massage, touch your breast, because that helps to stimulate the milk production, okay? So that is how to express with the pump. Now, once the milk is in here, you can store it in the fridge or store it in the freezer, okay? So you'll put your breast, not put it down, but take the pump out of your breast. Then with this, you can either have a cup to cover this and put it in the fridge. It can last 3 days, or get milk bags, storage bags, where now you pour this into the bag, Ziploc it. It's not a Ziploc bag, it's a milk storage bag that you will now put up in the freezer, and it can last up to 6 months in there, okay? So that is how you're going to express using this manual Medela pump. Remember, initially it's quick. Once you get the let down, it's slow down. Now, one of the things that will really help your milk come down even faster is having your baby sleeping next to you, or if they're awake and they're very settled. So the sight of the baby helps release the milk faster. The smell of the baby. So you could be at work, your baby's not next to you, you have a shawl or a piece of one of their sock, and you smell that releases milk out of your breast. Okay, if you have your phone, you have enough pictures on your phone of your baby, just having that picture in front of you, looking at the baby while expressing, helps you release a lot more milk. So that is how you can express milk using this manual pump. I hope you've learned something, and if you have, please share this content with somebody else so that you can help them as well. Nurturing Moms is here to support you, educate you, and to empower you. I'm a lactation specialist. If you are having any issue with breastfeeding, because I know it's not always natural to breastfeed without pain or without discomfort, write to me, email me, text me, WhatsApp me, call me, and please subscribe to our Nurturing Moms channel. My name is Shiro Shiera.